Direct to you from the Oneida Lake Riding Gun Club.
It's the new Oneida Lake Show. It's the new Oneida Lake Show. Cause the old one wasn't good enough. Cause the old one wasn't good enough.
Sponsored by
Anglers
Bay,
Yeah.
Bartow,
Road
Baitin'.
Tackle.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Pete from Anglers Bay. This is Scott from Lakey Outfitters. We're back again with another episode of the new Oneida Lake Show. Scott, as windy as last week was, it's the exact opposite this week, and it's been really, really flat. So I've been finding a lot of my guys are out trolling, but speed is absolutely critical. Anybody out there trying to drift the last couple days has really been struggling. Also, Scott will get into it a little bit. The tube bite for the bass in particular has been pretty strong here in the last week. Scott, after last week's show, a lot of people been asking exactly who, what, where is Lakeside Outfitters. If you want to just real quick give everyone an overview of what you got going on.
Alright, so we're on southeast end of the lake, corner of Lewis Point and 31. We're a new shop. We opened up end of February. We are a custom tackle making shop first and foremost, and also trying to carry all your walleye needs, do some panfish. We're trying to break into the bass market, just try to really get into that like nobody else has done around here in a while, and that's our main goal right now, is getting the bass crowd up and really trying to push the envelope there.
You've got great live bait tanks. That's the first thing that come back when they go over there, that holy cow, we've seen what they got over there. Just kind of elaborate on that a little bit.
Yeah, so we got custom tanks from a company in Minnesota. They used to supply Gander Mountain. Custom made, temperature controlled, chiller units. Basically, you got nice, cold, fresh bait all year long, which is key. You don't have that slow-moving bait. You want something lively. Guys are taking it out onto the water and not having the issue of dead bait after 10 minutes. So we've been getting a lot of compliments about bait, and we've been pleased with how good our bait's been holding up, and our dead loss is pretty minimal so far.
That's great to hear, because that's a big challenge for everybody. I've been in some other shops, and everybody kind of deals with them dying out right at the shop. Anybody even gets them. So the problems that the fishermen get are just as bad in the shops a lot of times. There's a lot of exciting things going on in the lake here, tournament-wise. Every Wednesday, there's Walleye Wednesday, that's going on tonight. But this weekend, we've got some cool stuff.
Got a big tournament, Cash and Rods. They're based out of North Carolina. Every year they come up and put on a big tournament. Typically 100, 150 boats, launches out on Oneida Shores. Be a big one. I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed 7,500 first place, which is pretty damn good for out here on Oneida. Definitely draws a crowd, and it's definitely where you want to be this weekend if you're a bass guy.
So we touched upon it a little bit earlier. For the walleye people that are coming to the shop, what are you telling them over the next couple days going into the weekend? And we're going to have some thunderstorms and maybe quite a bit of chop on Friday, but things are going to kind of settle down and it's going to get sunny through the weekend. But what are some strategies people can utilize? Some
strategies that I'm telling people: get out deep, start deep. If you're getting out in the morning, I've noticed when I'm coming into work, temperature's been real good. Definitely where you want it to be at, and then later on at night, water's going up 5, 6, 7 degrees. So start deep. If you gotta make your way in shallow, troll slow, get to that like 0.8, 1.4 mile an hour range, and it's all going to be adjusted going forward. It just depends on how quick the lake heats up.
Right.
Really.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't be afraid to try all different lures when you're trolling. A lot of guys here typically use willow leaves and Colorado blades. But there is other methods out there, and I've heard from quite a few out-of-towners, not just our past guests, but some other ones. They've been doing really well on real small blades. So don't be afraid to try different things, and you might be surprised. But some of the colors, Guys have been doing really good on pinks, your chartreuses, fire tiger patterns. I mean, every day though it's changing, so don't be afraid. Try out numerous colors, and once you figure it out, you should be good to go.
We've sold a lot of the pink rot jaw products.
Yeah.
Those are obviously available at your place, but why don't you, a lot of people are a little confused. There's rot jaw, then there's Lakeside Outfitters. Kind of explain what's going on with that.
So our tackle making brand is Rod Jaw Performance Fishing. Our number one product so far is our jigging wraps. Guys really like them as opposed to Rapala and Moonshines. They're just holding up quality-wise. That was something that we pride ourselves on. We wanted to get it right so that our fins aren't falling off. We epoxy our lures, powder coat them, bake them. Guys so far have been pleasantly surprised with how well they're doing. I mean, I have guys coming in and out of the shop every other day asking me if I can fix Rapala's lures. It's kind of a joke. It's like, hey, you want me to fix them? Why don't you try our product, and then you won't have to worry about it.
Right, exactly.
So that's one, and obviously the harnesses are another huge thing. We're really cranking on those right now. That's definitely the hot ticket right now. Guys slowing down on the jig bite, even though
Yeah, a little bit.
guys are definitely still getting them, but it's your everyday person is going out and trolling now.
Yeah.
But, so we got those products, and then we're about to get into doing some chatterbaits bass-wise. That's our next little thing that we're about to start doing. We obviously do our sonars. We'll have a wide variety of stick baits come fall. We got a really good blank for the big winds that it's got a weight transfer system in it, so you can really cast it out into these brutal winds in the fall that you get here, and we certainly get them on the other shore.
And Jeff, he sent over some of the color schemes, and they're pretty wild. So
Oh yeah.
everyone's going to be looking forward to that. When do you expect those to kind of get out?
We'll probably start pushing them come August. Right now, you get some guys they use sticks, but that's pretty much what we'll do. We'll push them out in August, and then you'll have them ready to go. Because late September, it's usually your first guys are getting out there waiting, and then from there on up until pretty much ice, people will be throwing sticks from shore.
Right. I've got a lot of guys here this week. They're using your worm harnesses, and it's funny. I got one guy, he'll swear 1.2, 1.3. Another guy, he's at 0.9.
Right.
They're all bringing fish in. But I do notice this week that they're working a little harder than they usually have to.
Oh yeah. Yeah, fish get sluggish in this warmer weather. You'll get fish that are suspended. Guys are used to trolling for them on the bottom. It takes a little bit more skill. Good thing we got going on next Thursday at our shop. We have a trolling seminar. Guys who really, they know their stuff. Anybody wants to come out, we'd be more than willing to have you. No charge, 6:30. Just a good discussion about trolling and a bunch of different options to try, and be a good time and very informative night for us.
That's going to be really cool. We're going to be there. We're going to get a lot of interviews, a lot of content, some really good stuff, so that's something to look forward to. Scott, before anybody gets out there for this weekend, any final closing thoughts?
Don't forget, if you're fishing Oneida Lake Walleye Trail, money's due by Sunday. It's part 2 of 3 until the championship series for Angler of the Year, which is your top 15 boats. That's next Sunday out of Freebank Marina. Definitely a good, if you want to fish in a good walleye circuit, it's definitely a better one to do in New York State. You can find it on their website, Oneida Lake Team Walleye Trail.
Sounds great. Thanks for coming out again. We'll see everyone next week. We'll be here with Scott and a special guest, and also we'll have that information from their seminar as well. Night, everybody.